I have no social awareness, I have no depth perception, I have no generous superpowers to guide my way. It is not my destiny, it's not my rights. And all many years that I have been telling myself this story, resigned to my role as Ewok instead of Jedi Master, I have walked extra blocks, avoided essential errands, driven past perfectly good spaces, driven away from social engagements, trying to create anytime, anywhere, valid, ready have, all on the received truth. Okay, I'm not the chosen one, party is not in my destiny. How many of us carry within stories that limit us, that box us in, that make us smaller than we are? Narratives that tell us you're not good enough, you're capable of change, I'm a morning person, I can't run. I'm sure you all do. Does everyone call out some of the things they tell themselves they can't do? They are made for math. Urdu. Cooking. Teacher, all of these things we tell ourselves again and again, these internal narratives we create, these quiet little voices in our head and our heart, sometimes loudly screaming voices in our head and our heart, that tell us what we are and are not allowed to. So in this world of limited self-beliefs and yellow-repeated narratives, and narratives by their very nature are a transformation. They are a journey from one state of truth to another, and another, and another, and so on and so forth, until the story ends or someone probably just leaves a really bad sequel. But the important thing is that at this pivotal moment in time, where we as communities, societies, as a global people, are rewriting the narratives of women and those who identify as women, their place in society, their space in society, their voices, their choices. While we are rewriting these narratives, it is perhaps more important than ever before for us as individuals to be focusing on those internal narratives. Again, the quiet voices and the screaming voices in our heads and in our hearts that tell us what we can do and scare us away from the things that we believe that we can't do. And here I want to go back to those two words, perceived truth. So I recently read an article in National Geographic that broke my heart. It was an article about how they train captive elephants not to wander. So when the elephant is very, very small, they're tied to a tree. And try as they might, try with all their might, they cannot exceed the range of their rope. Within a few weeks, the elephants are large enough and strong enough to snap that tree like a twig. Except they're not trying anymore. Now this idea of being changed to outdated truths is a dangerous place to be, especially as a woman, especially as a woman in the global south, because many of the things that we hold true are imposed on us. They're imposed through societal expectations, through obligations, through our own self-judgments. How many of these truths are ours? How many of these can we own? As we evolve, as our truth evolves, so too must our narratives evolve. And it is only by looking at ourselves with objectivity, with kindness, with courage, and with facts that we can begin to mindfully see when and how the facts of our past are becoming fictions of our present, so that we are not chained to outdated beliefs. Think of something that you truly believe about yourself, something that holds you back, perhaps a judgment perhaps a limitation, some one limiting belief that you hold true for yourself. I want you to identify it in your head. Just raise your hand when you decided what your limiting self-belief is. One thing.
Only one?
Yeah. Only one. As soon as you identify it, go ahead and raise your hand. One thing that you believe to be true about yourself that makes you smaller. Because once you have identified it, I want you to close your eyes and go back to the first moment you knew this to be true. The first time you believed this as truth. Think about what was happening. What were the circumstances? Think about the sensory inputs that informed this belief. Did you hear it? Did you feel it? Did you see it? Did someone told you? Think about how it felt in your body. And now challenge every aspect of it. Does it work for who you are today? Is it still true? Are the circumstances of that fact still a truth? Does it still ring true in the body? Is it still real, or are you simply not trying? You know, they say that the beauty is in the attempt. And to curtail your attempt based on outdated beliefs is, to me, a tragedy beyond words. Why? Because our beliefs manifest in reality, in our reality. And if we accept that, then we also accept that each of us has the magical power of being the co-creator of their own reality. This is a power that nobody can give you and no one can take away from you. Ensuring that that power is serving your current story, is creating an inner narrative that empowers you in this moment, that is up to you. And that's where we really need to be reflective, courageous, open, honest. We need to be able to look at ourselves and our vulnerabilities bravely, for lack of a better word. So if we accept that we are also co-creators of our own reality, we also accept that reality is something that's ever evolving. We also accept that we have a role to play in this reality. Shouldn't we be creating a reality that serves our story? So how do we do that? How do we take ownership of our narrative? How do we craft a new one? Acknowledging and recognizing the truths of the past is essential. So you know where you came from. But honoring and empowering who you are in this moment, that's the work. Yeah? So the most important thing is to be able to look back and look forward. Look at every triumph, every heartache, every joy, every defeat, every bubble, every boo, all of it. It is all you. Write your story for her. Write with audacity. Write with great bravery. Write with hope. Write with joy. Write with humor. Write with sarcasm. Write for love. Write for adventure. Write for everything from everything. Because I promise you this, that when we change the stories we tell ourselves, we change our most fundamental self. And when you change, your world changes. Thank you so much. Also, I want to say, you guys in the future, in one of our rests, so be amazing and be courageous.
Thank you for that amazing talk, Mashal.